Moving on here to some of our local impacts. You know, the pandemic taking a major toll on the mental health of medical workers. A new study showing healthcare workers are experiencing depression and anxiety and PTSD. And WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson explains why doctors are more likely to die by suicide than people in other professions.
It's a high-pressure job with long hours, and the pandemic hasn't made it any easier. Today, I spoke with Novant Health's Chief Wellbeing Officer, who says the burnout is real and it impacts doctors more than we know. For more than a year, doctors and nurses have been pushed beyond their limits, often forced to make impossible choices.
When you have someone that entrusts you with their life, these decisions we make routinely every day, 20, 30, 40 times a day, have life and death consequences.
The exact numbers are hard to know, but a literature review found doctors die by suicide at a rate more than double the general population, as many as 400 a year.
I think if you ask any physician, they will know someone who's been struck with this somewhere in their career. For me, when I was in medical school, one of my very best friends, my roommate, died by suicide. It was a very shaping event in my career.
At times, the pace and pressure of the job can be unbearable. Doctors need mental health support, but the fear of being reported as unfit for work has created a culture of silence around mental illness.
Oftentimes, physicians feel like they have to choose between seeking help for their mental health or their medical practice and their license.
Dr. Jenicky is the Chief Wellbeing Officer at Novant Health, working to combat burnout for the sake of doctors and their patients. As the Delta variant spreads, a reminder of gratitude for frontline workers.
My experience is that my colleagues don't want to be called heroes, and they still appreciate to be noticed at the sacrifices they're making. So if you're out there and you know that you live near someone who's in healthcare, just say thank you.
And another recent study shows more suicide among nurses, especially women. Reporting in Elizabeth for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.